before Benjamin Sesko takes a good touch. He's on the right-hand side, bro. I don't see it. Unless you're telling me he's only there playing that position to tire out defenses and then bring
Michael
on
Carrick
Sesko.
likes him there. Michael Carrick seems to prefer him. We can only go off what we've seen. Seems to prefer him because of the movement, because of the running, because of the run from behind.
I'm just saying.
Right, but nothing. But then when we put, but then hold on a sec. But when we start Sesko with Bruno, when we started Sesko against Newcastle United, he had the least touches in the game. He had taken off. Like
it doesn't mean
I'm just saying, bro. As long as the team's winning, like we're winning, bro. It's fine.
Bro, I'm with you. No, I'm not. This is the thing. So it's like it's that thing that you say. When I'm not criticizing, I'm not now saying that Carrick's a bad manager. I'm just saying critiquing what's happening with, I would say, was one of the most dangerous right wingers in the Premier League last season. To make him the striker, the false nine or whatever you want to say, it's not getting the best out of him. I like him in the take-ons. I like him running with pace, and then and especially usually the teams will play like a higher line against Brentford, so you can expose teams. We're not playing that type of Brentford football where teams are playing a high line against us. They're literally saying, you break us down. So then why the balls that we're sending into Mbeumo, I'm like, that would be perfect for Sesko. But then when Sesko comes on, he doesn't see that same level of service anyway. If we were playing a different style of football, I would say, you know what, I understand why Mbeumo's there, because they're doing that kind of there's that type of build-up play, bro. We're still swinging.
But I've seen Mbeumo on the wings as well, where I'm looking at him and he's not really getting past, man. I'm just saying, Mbeumo, listen, there's two things where he's got to play up front, but he's played up front for Brentford before. He can play there. There is times where, don't get me, I agree, the ball's up there. He's like, what are we going to do with that? But I'm saying, like, there's not enough in, we could drop Ahmad for a few games and give Mbeumo an extended run on the right and say you're going to play there, absolutely. Which means you give Sesko a run through the middle and say, start. But there's the thing of the super sub from the bench of like who's going to bring something off the bench. And I think because Carrick's decided that Sesko is going to be the one who can bring me something from the bench to change the game, he's going with Ahmad and Mbeumo in the same team, which, listen, for me, I just think it's a case of sometimes he's playing okay, sometimes he's not. I just think he's in a dodgy patch of form, whether he's on the right or up front.
Like you said, is he a good vocal point? Like, is he he's not doing like the João, because I just feel like if he was out on the right hand side, not saying he's
but against Arsenal and City, we weren't saying that.
No, because
against Spurs, we weren't saying that. Against Spurs, we started up front, we weren't saying that.
Bro, in that, we were a bit more dynamic in them game, and you needed the runners. But I'm saying now, when I'm looking
against Everton, he got the assist.
It's like, yes, where did you get the assist? Where did you get
but the three games before that, he scored against City, Arsenal, and Spurs. And he was playing up.
I just think, personally, I don't think he's the most effective nine, and I think we can use him better.
No, that's true, because we didn't buy him to be a nine.
There you go. But then we actually have a nine. We actually have one. That's the strange part. We have a nine.
Do you know what?
And I imagine if you whip them balls in, the kind of balls that we sending to him in the first half, I think he's getting on to some of them.
He is. Well, look what Bruno did against Palace when he whipped the ball for Sesko and he scored.
There you go. Like I
do that. But I'm just less, because I've seen Sesko, we were like, he's got to start or he's got to do this. Because we're winning, I don't care whether Sesko starts or not. I actually don't. I literally don't.
No,
care.
it's just,
in the 7 games, I just think it's game by game.
No, but I think it's okay to say, I'm not now saying Carrick's, because as soon as you say this, people are like, but you love Emery to
No, you're not saying Carrick.
I'm not saying Carrick's a bad manager. I'm just saying, if you critique what's going on in the team, I'm saying that in Mbeumo, I feel like his form has been, since him and Ahmad came back, in terms of even in take-ons, maybe we can look at the take-ons and stuff and see if they're actually going at their the left back, right back there they're playing up against. I don't think it's the same as what I've known them to do. I don't think they've been on point, and I think we're trying to force, because he wants Ahmad and Mbeumo to be in the team. It's a bit of force at the moment, personally, and one potentially should be dropped, and I don't know why we're dropping the striker. Because how much are we getting from the two of them doing what they're doing right
now? Yeah, it's valid because he's just having. I just see him as just having a tough patch. Like whether he's playing on the right, I don't think he's been great of late. If he's playing up front, he's not really been in it. Some of it is down to obviously changing between the two. I saw him on the wing against West Ham. Wasn't good enough. Him and Ahmad weren't good enough that day. Cunha played through the middle next to Bruno for most of the game until Sesko came on and got the goal. Against Newcastle United, we started Sesko and Bruno was on the right. Didn't play very well, did he? By half time, we lost the game. I'm not saying we lost because of it. I'm just saying for every game where he's not done something, he also hasn't done it on the right when he's had.
I think it'll be lovely for Sesko to have a nice run of games as the number 9. Personally, I would like that.
I don't think
when Dorgu comes back, I'll be interested to see if that changes things again. Because now
we don't know if he's a left back. We don't know if he's a left back or.
Well, I think he's gonna go Dorgu. He's gonna go back Dorgu left hand side again.
You think?
And no Cunha. Well, I like what youngsters. When Cunha's been playing,
Cunha's starting to show it. Cunha's starting to show.
Cunha stay wide and attack go at your right back. And but we're not getting that on the other right hand side.
But Ahmad is a right winger. He's not doing enough. And Brumo's had time out there. Like Brumo's had a chance out there. It's not like we've never played in right wing under Carrick. He's had a chance. He had just our right side in Ahmad and in Brumo. I have to say, like they've just been fairly disappointing. Not to the sense of like they're shit or nothing like that. Just like in this little period, and the team still managed to get great results, really, which is the bigger thing. But individually, you know, you look at Cunha in the last game, like he's starting to show a bit on the left hand side. That's good. He's
been good. I think he's.
You know what I mean? But against Villa, and Bumo, yeah, he had a shot on target from up front. Not his best game. You know what I mean?
Even though we passed to Ahmad and he miscontrols it. Remember when they're on that attack?
Ahmad miscontrolled it. And people were on Ahmad in that Bournemouth game. I went mad during the match review because everyone kept zooming in on that one moment, yeah, where he did that, where he took the shit touch. But in all the things in the first half, bro, he had a shot on target that the keeper saved well. He had a shot blocked that the defender blocked well. He kept the ball and then passed it to Dallo, and Dallo crossed it over, and then Bruno had a chance. Like, there was too much made of like, and Ahmad, it's hurting my eyes. All right, bro, he took one bad touch. Fucking hell, mate. All right, cool.
I think you're going to get that more because I think you're going to get.
And he should have won a penalty as well. He should have won a penalty. Then what? If he wins the like, we do this, bro. When because Ahmad is the GA is not GAing right now, and I hear that the output. He's not a kid, 24. I hear it 100%.